shout out to Hoop Jargon, man. I'm gonna add you to the crew, man. This crew called Hoop Jargon. They've been getting at it, man. They the ones that's gonna grill you, man, because they majority are all Houston people. So that's
shout out to Hoop Jargon. Shout out to Hoop Jargon.
Shout out to Hoop Jargon. Man, what's up, everybody out there, man? We're going to have a good one today. We're going to bring my boy on, who I call the Jerry Springer of the ball content out here, because, boy, he got a crazy channel, and it is some shit go down on there every day. It is very entertaining, very entertaining. I became privy to this brother of the last month as far as checking this video out consistently. I've known about him for a minute in these YouTube streets. So I'm happy to have him on, and I know I'm gonna bring a different crowd than I had earlier, and I welcome it, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna go down. So without further ado, from New York by way of
LI, man, Long Island, New York,
Long Island, man.
Already, you know, Hempstead, man, 51-6, man, 11-5-50 to zip. You already know what it is.
Yeah, all that
No
shit.
more
People. Yeah, my man's FlightsportsTV, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling, G?
Man, I'm happy to be here, man. I can't call it, man. Shout out to the chat, man. We got DJ in here already. You know what's up, man? I'm here to work, man.
Let's get it, man. Everybody here in prime fashion, man. They here.
I'm
quick,
telling you, the people, man. It's something else, man. I want to shout out everybody, man. I can't. I'll be going on for days. Let me know when it's time to shout out.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And so, we're going to talk a little bit about your channel first for those on my channel who are not familiar with your work. Yeah. And then we're going to hop into the content, man. So first things first, man. Flight, how'd you get started on YouTube? What's your how would you describe your platform? And, man, what do you do to the people?
You know, that's an excellent question, man, that you said, man. I'm just going to be real, man. I'm very relatable to the people, man. I be going through trials and tribulations and all that. To be honest with you, man, I started my YouTube channel about 2 years ago, man. I was going through a real depressing time, real talk, man. I was going through a situation where I kind of got into it, like family reasons and shit like that. Like, me and my girl had got into some shit. I'm going to keep it 100 with the people. So I was really like fucked up, like we're like some shit had happened, like some crazy shit. So I was at the crib tight, just fucked up, down and out. So I just picked up the camera, man, and I just started recording, man, and that shit just really just opened up everything, man. That shit opened up like a whole new door. It was just crazy, man. It's like I've gained so much people. It's just unbelievable. I couldn't imagine that it took off from that. It just started from me. I started my YouTube channel talking about Max B. I don't know if y'all familiar with this rapper, but are you familiar with him?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Max B. I'm from New York.
Yeah, so that dude Max B, man, I hold him in very high regard. I actually got him in my top 5. I advise everybody to look at Max B's catalog, man. If you know about Max, then you kind of know a little bit about my lingo. Max music was real crazy in my neighborhood. Like that was almost like the soundtrack of the hood, man. I swear to God, man. It was. I mean, I can't explain to you all the things that was done and said and all the time. All of that music, man, was powerful. So I wanted to bring awareness to Max B's importance to hip hop. So that's really what my YouTube channel was about. And then, somehow I started going into sports, and then goddamn, the shit just had exploded, man. So I mean, I'm just letting people know, man, whatever you're going through, man, just you could turn the positive, you could turn negatives into positives, man. When you're in some crazy shit, just, go find things that you love. My whole life I always wanted to be a sports broadcaster, so I'm kind of like fulfilling that, in so many words, it's crazy. My channel is kind of like a mixture of sports and where I'm from. A lot of times when people come on the show, I want to know where you're from, because if I know where you're from, I could tell a whole lot about you, a little bit, not you. Of course, you got to get to know, build a relationship, but where you from is like, you got to take pride in that, and I'll take pride in where I'm from. I'm proud to say I'm from Long Island. So I mix that with basketball, so it's just crazy, man. It's a crazy mixture.
Yeah, and that's the beauty about YouTube, man. It's an outlet for whatever you may be going through, whatever transition you got cracking, whatever space you at in life. This is a good outlet and it's more beneficial if you're doing something positive with your outlet. I mean, as we know, it can get wild in these YouTube streets. It can get dumb wild out of these streets, as a matter of fact. So, and the reason why I like your channel so much is like, you say you give a voice to the voiceless. Now, I ain't gonna front. On my channel, it's mostly me talking, and that's the way I rock it over here. But you give a lot of guys who I guess don't want to necessarily have their own channel, but want an opportunity to get their voice heard. And I think you give a really good opportunity for that. So what was your reasoning for having a voice for the voiceless?
Well, that's almost like a moniker, man. To be honest with you, it's like, believe it or not, I'm a big time wrestling fan. Like, I got WWE in my blood. You understand? My father took me, to see Stone Cold Steve Austin as a kid. I'm on his shoulders. I see The Rock, Triple H. You feel me? So CM Punk, that's a moniker from CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless. That's my favorite wrestler of all time. He went out on top. Like, he retired when he was like on top of the fucking wrestling world, and he held that moniker, the voice of the voiceless, speaking up for people who don't have a voice, So I embody all of that, so people that's on the chat, I bring them all on. I almost got like a WWE atmosphere. I want people just going fucking crazy. Excuse my language. That's just how I want it. I want, I don't mind, whoever you are, however you want to act, as long as it's not too crazy. We want you. We want the haters. If you dislike what we talking about, I'm not shooing you away. I want to bring you closer. Pause. You understand? I'm not deleting nobody.
Y'all New York dudes kidding with that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just a habit. I don't mean no.
No. It is what it is.
I mean no disrespect to the LGBT community. Much love. It's just, it's just a habit. No disrespect.
Yeah. No, I remember, bro, when I was playing overseas in Switzerland, man, I had a cat named Ramil. I forget his last name, bro. He's from New York. Yeah. Man, I swear to God, like everything he would say, like, yo, man, yeah, I was posting him up, pause. And I was just like, you talking basketball terms. Dude.
Yeah, it get wild, man.
Yeah, he said a hard pick on me, pause. I was like, bro, like, you can just tell me what happened in a basketball game. You feel me? But I get it, man. It's the lingo out there, bro. I get the lingo. Yeah, so that's just funny. It always makes me laugh when I see that shit. But yeah, man. So and one thing I love about your platform is you let a lot of stuff rock. I mean, and to be frank, I would probably cut it a lot quicker, but that's just how your platform rock. That's why I call you the Jerry Springer of the Ball family space, bro. Hey,
I'll take that.
It go down in
it does. You never know what could go down. I don't script nothing. I have nothing. I don't talk to the people before. They just rolling. So that's why I want to tell people too in the future. If you get into my channel and you get into some argument, I did not set it up. This is just what goes on. There's no holds barred. I'm telling you, this is like WWE, like Hell in the Cell type shit.
It really is. Hardcore match, bro. Hardcore match, facts.
Yeah, I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Hey, and Flight led me into the fire last 4 days ago, like Saturday. He had a cat in there talking about Lonzo, and we're gonna get on Lonzo now. I just want to introduce y'all to Flight's platform for those who haven't seen it. But yeah, man, the dude was talking wild spicy about Zoe, man. I was just like, bro, so explain to me how he's a bum. Explain to me what you determine a bum, and he came at me sideways. I'm just asking questions. But it's just how I go down, man. And one thing is true. You're a pro ball family channel, to the max, but you let him speak his mind, even though you let everybody, get on his head too. Yeah. But, I just think that's needed in the space because, and I was talking to my boy Dane, he's from New York as well. Yeah. He's from Brooklyn. And shout out Dane Irvin, man. Because I know like in these spaces, man, it's a lot of different perspectives. And I like to let people kind of flow on the level that they on. But when you start talking some wild shit, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Like I'm gonna try to understand where you coming from because you can't just be saying anything.
That's a fact.
At least the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't just be saying everything. So I'm gonna ask you some pressing questions if you're gonna say some wild statements. So and old buddy was wilding, man. But it is what it is, man. That's just how I go in these streets, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Rave, man. Rave
shout out Rave. We got DJ, we got SMG. Prime time. It's heavy in here. Shout out to the guys, man. Big Uncle Vine. Shout out to my uncle, man. Pay homage.
Already. Yeah, we get it in. Yeah, prime time. Say great show. Keep up the work. Yes, sir. SMG. Well, we're gonna talk me and Flight a little bit at the end. We may riff with everybody, but yeah, it's gonna be me and Flight for a little minute right here.
Yeah.
All right, you hung up on this Lamar Odom thing. Obviously, it's not my brother.
Wow. You said that.
Yeah, it's all good. I've been hearing that shit for about 10 years.
That's cool.
It's all good. And Lamar Odom from Long Island?
I think he's from Queens. I think he's from Queens. He ain't from Long Island. Queens.
Yeah.
Long Island is right by Queens, though. It's like right there. Yeah.
Shout out to New York geography in the building, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to Texas too.
Hey, already, G.
Yeah, H-Town.
I gotta represent, which I learned out here in LA. This is Hoover Crip too. So I learned I can't be rocking my Astros.
Yeah, I don't really be in those type of activities, man. But I come from a crazy neighborhood like that. But I don't move like that,
Nah, that's what's up too. I just literally had a partner hit me like yo, that H-Town hat. It mean that down there. I was like, oh, okay. I know. Now I know.
Shout out to Trail. I see Trail in the building.
Yeah, already, man. So Smooth says Lonzo, the best two-way players in the league. Let's knock it off. All right, y'all get it in. You get spicy early.
They ready to see. They ready. That That's that.
Pelicans got rid of Bledsoe punk ass. Hey, I know y'all see these comments, man. This is how I go down the Flight channel, bro.
Oh yeah.
For real. Y'all look good together like the vibe, Paul. Boy, y'all make it out of here. I'm about to put you out of here.
Yeah, they adopt the words, man. I don't take it away, man. It's all about words.
All right, so yeah, man. So I kind of want to lay a little background before we get further into it, man. And so without further ado, let's get into it. So you heard about the situation getting rid of Eric Bledsoe. My guy, what do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due, man. To be honest with you, I'm not even covering the story because I'm just so done with the Pelicans, But truth be told, from outside looking in, you got to give credit. They shaved salary. You understand that? Those were some two nasty contracts on the books, that even if Lonzo was to stay, even though I had people speculating now that Lonzo could possibly, it could be something in the works. But, I mean, they did let go of Bledsoe. Let's see what else other moves are made, but give them credit. They got the salary right, man. Now that they could do something in free agency, they have more money in free agency. So you got to give credit. I can't believe they pulled that off. The both of them? I thought they would only get one bad contract off.
Yeah, and so in shout out to Dane, we was kind of preliminarily talking about it. The news got broke on my stream earlier. And so it makes you wonder, are they trying to re-sign Zoe? What you think about that, bro?
Yo, that's what I was saying. To be honest with you, I really don't know. To be honest with you, this is so unpredictable. I think we ain't gonna know nothing until the day of free agency. I think we need to wait until we get a list of the teams that he's gonna be meeting with. That's what I've been very universally been saying. I think we're gonna know something by next weekend. I'm guaranteeing it. Also on my channel, I'm taking down everybody picks next Friday. I need everybody picks in because on free agency not next week. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going down with the shit because you know how people do. Oh no, I said that. No.
Yeah.
And if he go to Charlotte, I mean, because people, it's an audience who love Charlotte. Nobody believed him, but now things are starting to come to pass, man. So it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's so unpredictable. What I told YouTube 3 days ago, I told on your stream the other day. I actually got to speak to LeVar, and he was very forward about the opportunity that Charlotte could be a destination for Zoe. And the week before that, I was on your channel saying I just don't see it. And I told the gentleman, I forgot who I was riffing with, but I was like, I mean, if new information presents itself, I'll change my opinion. But as I knew it to be, I was like, I just can't see Zoe. And shout out to Uncle Vern. Uncle Vern was on that train a long time ago. He was on that train. And from what I heard from the man mouth itself, I would not say it's a opportunity. I'm sorry, it's a possibility that it's impossible. So I will say that. So I will entertain that Zoe to Charlotte situation. How do you feel about that, actually?
Or Zoe to Charlotte. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm loving it, man. Wherever, hopefully he get an opportunity there to run the point guard position. I think he'll be interchangeable with LaMelo, but they'll be willing to be able to do that. It wouldn't be a Bledsoe situation. I think they can make magic in Charlotte, but it's all about the pieces they put around them. You know, it could be a love story. You know, Lonzo with his brothers, this, that, and the third. But if you don't put nothing around them, you know, it's just a ticket sales. The ticket sales gonna sell through the roof. Jerseys. I'm about. Come on, man. I'm telling you, wherever he go, I'm gonna get some gear. You know, so Charlotte, I need to get LaMelo. I might have to get Lonzo. I might have to get Judge. This shit is crazy. You know, but I think the opportunity would be good. You know, LaMelo's there, Puma. There'll be rock stars in Charlotte now.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a basketball city. Not just necessarily for Charlotte. It's a Duke in North Carolina and North Carolina State, depending on how good they are. Wake Forest situation down there.
Yeah.
But Charlotte, man, is perfect, man. It can recreate, in my opinion, create a new culture, you know what I'm saying, with the Hornets that people want anyway. Like they want to cheer for a basketball team out there. And what other way to put a captivating story like the Ball family out there in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Even though I ain't see that off rip, I mean, I didn't see it, but now as the tide's changing, that's a real possibility, man. So I think that's a dope thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's just what it is. Let's see. So Smooth Shay says, if the Hornets can sign LiAngelo, Lonzo should pull up with his brother and get busy. Yeah, that's kind of going along with what we were just talking about. So yeah, man. And I like DJ Allgood's opinion. People stay reneging, man, because here's the thing, man. When you got a platform and you make your opinion known, people are always trying to come for you when your shit don't go right. And let's look at, and like I said earlier in my other stream, Jay Billis, he wrong all the time. Dick Vitale's wrong all the time. Shannon Sharp, you name them. You know what I'm saying? But they at the forefront. But the cats who not the forefront, they always say some shit and hide their hands. So I like you trying to hold everybody accountable.
That's what I'm doing. It's an accountability issue, and that way we could pay homage to the people. You know, pay respects. Like, yo, you was right, man. You called that. You know, even in the midst where it looked like it was going this way. You know, I'm with the assumption the Knicks, we coming in like a thief in the night. You know, you know, that's how I think the Knicks going. I think that's all I'm rolling with the Knicks until it's over.
Okay, you rolling with the Knicks. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, man. Y'all need a prayer. Well, you know what? Now y'all had a good year this year.
We had a good year.
You had a good year.
I mean, are you a Rockets fan?
No, sir. LA Lakers.
Oh, shout out DKM. Yo, DKM, you need to holler at me. It's FlightsportsTV.
Hey, Flight said he gonna roll the red carpet out for you, man.
Word,
he said don't be scared out there, man.
Word, don't yo. But now you good.
You know, Flight show love, man. I can 100% vouch when you on his platform. He gonna show you some love.
Right, listen, man. I'm trying to promote, man. You know, like I said, I'm trying to show love, man. We all in it together, man. You know, it's just gonna take one, man. Whoever get through the door, man, you know, I'm telling you, man, it's over. Shout out my man All Access Dex in the building, man.
Oh, man, straight up.
Homage to my man Dex, man.
Straight up.
It's gonna be possible, man. Dex can open a lot of doors, you know, for me and the whole community, you know, and we really got to pay homage to the guys that's not, you know, that's behind the scenes. You feel me?
And let me say this, I'm gonna let you keep riffing. Man, shout out to Dex, man. I got an opportunity that Saturday. A lot of y'all gonna see. And you know, I've been dropping that teaser for the last few days. So Saturday, y'all gonna see some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it came off of what Dex started for me. And I ain't know Dex like that until 3 days ago. But when I met him, it was love. And if you look at my stream, when I was streaming the Drew League game, Dex wanted a picture with me because I had a big Baller Brand shirt on. And then he saw my shirt. My hat. It said Hoop Jargon. Like, oh shit, what up, Hoop? And then I got to meet LeVar's manager, DeWan, and then some stuff and flow. So man, y'all keep y'all out for Saturday. That's all.
Right. Shout out Rave Kingdom. Shout out SMG.
It's going down Saturday. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, but go ahead, G. I had to interject right now since Dex hopped on the.
No, you good. I just was, you know, like I said, Dex is, you know, holding it down. Like I said, there's a lot going on out here, man. I think this is gonna be a great year for everybody. New media, you know, Flight Sports TV, everybody, Jargon, you know, Ball Facts. You know, it's just a good community. You know, that's what I'm saying. Me personally, Flight Sports TV, I just want to add to that. You know, I came up, you know, listening to guys like you. I heard you a lot on DJ's platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you was doing a lot on DJs, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, so I remember I was listening. I definitely was coming up listening to DJ and Ball Facts. I remember in the morning, Ball Facts video was always ready in the morning. I think DJ was coming up like in the afternoon. So I used to always watch those shows. I was in the comment sections just like everybody. I may have not commented all the time, but I used to just listen. And then I love Lonzo, so I was like, man, I just want to let me see what happens. It's just crazy, man. But bottom line is, I just want to add to what's going on here. DJ preaches the new media united. Flight Sports TV. I want to add to that. I want to keep the unity. I'm not trying to do. We all in this together. I want to bring everybody together. That's what I want to do too. Shout out. That's why I'm talking about DKM. It's gonna get to the point where we just so unified. It's like nobody could take us down. Seriously, because whoever go through the door, I'm definitely putting on Hoop Jargon. We all content creators came up in the same field together, and it is what it is, No,
that's real. And I kind of want, because here's the beautiful thing about this space is that everybody got their lane, everybody got what they good at, and it's all needed for certain people, or sometimes the same person, just another part of you that you like some of this, sometimes you like some of that. So, in your opinion, what is your place in this whole media game, covering the family, covering hoops? How do you see yourself as? What's your thing?
I mean, that's a broad question. I mean, my thing is, like I said, for me, I just want to come in, like I said, entertain, add entertainment. But my end goal is, to, like I said, to take this thing national, bigger than take it off YouTube eventually, just really just start a serious media company for real, like, and just bring people on, shout out to J&J Video. She does video production, so just, and using everybody that's in this community out of this pool, that's really my end goal, is to blow up, get down with the big baller brand. That's the end goal. That's the World Heavyweight Championship, and if I could, that's the goal for me, and the platform, and hopefully get in the space where I could grow this shit, and put people on. I don't want it all for myself. I'm from New York. I'm from Long Island. We put people on. That's what I want to do. I don't want nobody sitting around. I want to get everybody in the mix. That's what Flight Sports TV is. I'm gonna just unify this. I'm gonna connect everybody, and it's just gonna be worldwide. That's Flight Sports. That's what I'm adding.
So you out here throwing assists, man. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yes, like I said, when people come on the platform, I let people know when they're in the building. Like people like Hoop Jargon, Ball Facts, DJ, DKM, God willing, he graced the stage. My man, who was on there, AB the Hero was on there. I bless him with the red card. I don't even know him. We ain't got no relationship. He just came on the stream and was in the comment section. I laid the red carpet out for him. So that's what I want to do. I look at y'all as kind of like the legends. Y'all the legends of this field. For me, I look at it like I'm the rookie of the year right now. Y'all guys been in this for a minute, that's how I'm looking at it. I just want to come in, and just do my thing, and add on to you guys, that's what I want to be. I want to be a part of the team. You feel me?
Yeah, no, and that's literally how I came into space too. You know what I'm saying? Like, unlike a lot of others, I know I played at a relatively high level. I know I did things. I got a lot of relationships with coaches, players, blah, 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 blah. However, when you get on YouTube, everybody the same, man. That's the one thing I learned real quick. Everybody the same. So the way I got on was shit. Literally, bro, on DJ's videos, like, yo, man, I'm from Houston too, bro. Like I'm trying to get into the YouTube game.
Yeah.
He brought me on. That's how I got to know Ball Facts. That's how I got to know DKM. And it's funny because when I started making videos, and it was right after Kobe passed, bro.
Right.
And Kobe, everybody know me. Kobe was my favorite athlete since middle school. You understand me? So once he passed, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take it serious doing this online thing because I got a successful Facebook group. It's been going 10 years. Yeah. But the problem is it's like a Houston-based group and it's big. It's like 5K members in there. But on YouTube, it's a whole different space of people who don't know me. So when I got into that thing, I had to humble myself because I may know a lot of stuff, but it don't matter because nobody know me. So I had to get in it and shout out to DJ Ron Cut, man. He put me on. I got to know DKM, got to know Ball Fest, and then I got to know AB. And so everybody hit me like, how you know these people? I'm like, dog, it's just organic. Like, I can't tell you how I knew it. I just put myself in position to know people. So you next up, man, and I love your platform. I couldn't do it because I would be cussing people out left and right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I'm kind of like I said, entertaining. That's what I'm about. I just want to entertain the guys. You know, that's what it's about. And like I said, DJ, speaking of DJ, he gave me my first interview. Like I hit him up. Like I was doing my videos, but I was like, you know what? How am I gonna grow Flight Sports TV? You know, you're not gonna grow your channel just doing your own videos. You have to connect, you know, worldwide with people. You know, you gotta just build connections, you know, establish relationships. DKM, that's an international. You know, that's another wave. You understand? Flight Sports TV. We need to cross that market. You understand? I'm telling you, we be heavy out there. You know, so DKM, like, you know, so that's what I'm saying. I'm just honored that DJ was giving me that interview, because when DJ did that, it took my platform to the next level. And then I hit a Ball Facts. Ball Facts actually was in my channel. Like, he was in the comments section. He would just pop up like just crazy, like out of nowhere, you know, and I didn't even know him like that. I didn't start talking to him yet. He would just pop in here and there. One day he just jumped in the live, and it was not scheduled. And I was, oh, damn, we was just talking. And he's letting me know he'd been listening, you know. And then I got the Instagram, you know, we was talking, and then he brought me on his channel for a Hornets game, you know, and just that look from Ball Facts, DJ, it just propelled me. And I think that just gave me that push. You understand? So this didn't just happen just all by myself. You know, I got good looks from the guys. You know, DJ at the time, he was like 4,000 subs in. He could have easily been Hollywood with me. You understand? He could have been like, yo, listen, man, or not even answered me. DJ responded to me like in 5 minutes, you know, less than 5 minutes. I hit him up, and I was shocked.
Man, I ain't gonna front. It took me like a month to respond to yours. I think it was a minute.
I was in the what's the name? Yeah,
it was an Instagram. I do not ever look at Instagram, IG. I'm sorry, DM, because I got both accounts linked, my personal and then my Hoop Jargon, and I rarely look at it, and that's my fault. But when I saw it, I hit you up like off the rip. I was like, damn, I'm tripping. Yo, what's up, man? Let's do something, because I remember how I felt when I didn't really have no voice, you know, in this YouTube game. And a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to moderate a channel and come up with a video and just find the motivation every day to come up with a video, or however frequently you do it. Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell y'all this: one of the loneliest things to do is have a stream and nobody listening to that bitch. It's rough, dog, because you gotta keep digging deep.
That's the early stages. That happened to me.
Man, when I met DJ channel, DJ had like 200 some odd subs. I had like 50. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt DJ was approachable, even though I was listening to his content. So like, all right, he still got a relatively small channel. I know I couldn't step to DKM at the time. I couldn't step to Ball Facts at the time. At the time, they were kind of riffing. So I'm glad that they you know, they bong as you know what I'm saying, Method Man would say.
Yeah, well, Flight Sports TV, we're gonna intervene in that. We're gonna iron all those wrinkles out. We gotta get this thing unified.
Well, yeah, you know, and that was kind of my point for having Ball Facts one day, DKM one day, to just show, man, we all cool, we're cohesive. And little did I know, LeVar's assistant, the one was watching my streams. I didn't even think they were looking at my shit. So it's a good space to know that we all are here for the same reason for the most part. And we got access to like ears that you think that you wouldn't have. And I think everybody got a place. That's why I asked you what you think your lane is in this, because everybody got a lane. It's just about where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm just going to entertain. Like I said, you know, I'm all about entertainment. You know, I want to add I want to mix everything, you know, like when you come to Flight Sports TV, I want you to experience everything. I want to put on the show as best I can. You know, I want to just, you might hear a debate. You might hear rappers. You might hear, in a minute, I might have some models coming in there. It's Flight Sports TV. I'm telling you, that's next. I got some models on the line. I'm telling you, I got something crazy for the guys. Hold on. Y'all on that. You know, that's only for the presidential dudes. I got some 10 out of 10s. I could have bought some 6s. You feel me? But I'm waiting on the 10 out of 10s. I got about 3 or 4 of them about to slide through Flight Sports TV. Wait.
No. Hey, I'm glad you brought that up, because you got a variety on your. I remember one of your homies was on there spitting, and you know what I'm saying, he dropping bars. I like, boy, this dude got the ultimate entertainment channel, bro. I was just like, man, you can't get this nowhere. It's like Smack TV or some shit.
Everything, entertainment. Like, I mean, man, it's crazy. I want everything. I got this idea, Hoop Jargon. I want to put on a show, man, where we all could be involved in this, man. We could take over, man. Our whole space. with debates, man. I'm proposing an idea, man, to all the content creators, man. You know, we need to put on a show, man. I got a debate. Well, I want to bring some of you guys that love Lonzo Ball. I got some guys who hate Lonzo Ball. I'm telling you, I want to test y'all out, man, and people will love it, man. And the debate show at Flight Sports TV with conjunction of my man All Access Dex and J&J Video. You know, we want to produce a debate show. You know, and I would like everybody involved in it. You know, I got an idea where I can get about 4 match cards, you know, of debates, you know, almost like wrestling, like boxing. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, no, like seriously, I want to put on a WrestleMania type show. Like, you know, I don't know if y'all familiar with WrestleMania, but that's the Super Bowl of wrestling. And I want this is the biggest shit ever. I done been to the NBA. I done been to the NBA playoffs. I done been to concerts, bad boy reunions. I done seen Hove. I done seen everybody. You understand? The best thing I ever went to was floor seats at WrestleMania in Orlando. I've never experienced some shit like that live ever. I want to put on an entertainment spectacle, but it's all about the debate and the love for Lonzo Ball and all of that shit. But we added entertainment in the mix of all of that. You know, so we put on a hell of a show. That's when I want everybody to be a part of this. And I have the contestants who's going to be debating. You understand?
Yeah, and I DM'd you about that a few days ago.
I told you about that. Yeah. I've been telling you.
You told me you had some brewing, but I saw that potential in your channel because you definitely got that space to execute that type of situation.
That's what I'm saying. I already got it done. I just want to bring people a part of it because, like I said, I don't want this all for myself. I want to bring because I think this going to like I said, I want to bring everybody involved. You know, that's why I need to get we need to talk. You understand? Yeah. We need to get in contact with Dex too, because Dex know everything that's going on. So
man, shout out to Dex for real. Dex, you alley-oop me Saturday, y'all. Hey, I'm telling y'all, Saturday, y'all gonna be surprised. We go down Saturday.
That's fine.
Hey man, if y'all are not subbed to the channel, please do that. If y'all, I gotta get this damn YouTube shit out the way. I be forgetting because I'll get into this conversation. I'll be forgetting to take care of business. But like the stream, if you haven't done so, we got 36 strong. This is a very strong stream that we got rocking right now. And man, if you think we're doing a good job, man, if you want to bless that Cash App, I'm unapologetic about that. I make good money doing what I do.
We got Big Baller Dewan in here.
There you go. We ain't here for we not in here for just bullshitting. So $C Franks, man. If y'all want to bless the Cash App, man, I'll definitely give you a strong shout out if you do that.
Shout out Big Baller Dewan.
Okay, I'm gonna get down on that shit, boy. You ahead of me. And shout out to my boy Mike Sneed. So this is why I do this, Flight. My boy Mike Sneed is a bona fide hooper based out of Houston.
That's a fact.
So for him to be able to watch this and to watch you and to watch all this, I remember Sneed, man, he's in my Hoop Jargon, the Facebook group.
Yeah.
I saw him randomly in the club, man. It just was like we've known each other forever. And this is a bona fide hooper, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know everybody who the NBA level or high level overseas, he on this stream. And this was this shit's all about, man. Putting all this stuff together so everybody be on the same page. So this is what makes me happy to see all this stuff, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Allgood says, y'all motivate me right now. And that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about, man. Shout out to my cousin. We call each other cousins. We got the same last name. My boy Anthony Franks say, let's go. HJ, True the King say, shout out, salute Hoop Jargon. Denzel Washington, B-Pat, good stuff. And I knew it was going to be a good one, man, because my man, he's a genuine guy, man. And what you see on YouTube is a lot of personalities. Some people are real serious. Some people ain't that serious. Some people troll. Some people just full of shit. And one thing, again, I took to your channel and I took to it like a duck to water when I saw how you run it. You 100 with it, and you let it rock how it rock. And when people get, like you say, people get wild and get disrespectful, you step in. And that's just how it should be in these streets, in my opinion, bro. In my opinion.
I mean, when it get too crazy, when we talking about this time, but I might let a little bit go through. You know, like you said, the Jerry Sprint. You know, they let them get tussled a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was FlightsportsTV.
That's hilarious, dog.
Shout out to DJ, man. That's my dog, man. You feel me? That's the big homie, man. You feel me? Like I said, we ain't get here by ourselves.
I mean, and that's what it is. And I gotta give DJ so much credit, man. Because again, I told y'all, like, DJ put me on. Even we had a small channel, but he always showed me love. He ain't never big time me, even though he had the connections with better channels than his at the time. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Let's see. So Dexterity say that's that Drew League showing Jordan Ray, BBB, DKM. Yeah.
All access backs.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I give you credit.
Yo, DKM, you need to hit me on the IG too. You already know it's Flight Sports TV for real.
Hit him up. He go by something different than
Yeah,
DKM.
well, yeah.
I'll shoot it to you so you know what his is. But no, like, so your stream was the reason why I got off my ass and went to that game, because I live 10 minutes from where the Drew League is.
Yeah.
I saw your stream.
I'm working from all the way across coast.
Come on, yeah. I was just
come on. You know how
get your ass to that game, man. And I'm gonna keep it a G. Keep it a stack. I left work early on a Friday, which I never do. I always work all the way to 9 o'clock, and that's why I hop on streams like sporadically. But a coworker gets sick. I told my other coworker, I'm like, yo, I ain't feeling this. I'm going home. Yeah. So I went home. I was chilling in the crib, and I saw your stream, and I was commenting on it. And I saw you dropped the exclusive link. I was like, damn, the Drew is going on. I was like, I got no reason not to get my ass up. I put it on my GPS, Bellflower, California. I live in Pico Rivera, which is East LA.
Word,
I was like, I got no reason not to go to this game, bro. So your stream is the reason why I went there. I met Dex. I got to meet LeVar. I got to meet DeJuan. And then again, the shit gonna go down on Saturday, man. So I got to give you some indirect credit for that, my guy.
No problem, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. Let's keep it rocking, man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bird,
it's like a bird, man.
What'd he say?
He said you rubbing them hands like Birdman flight.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, so Fahara, man, shout out to the boy Fahara, man. He got some shit cracking too, man. Y'all sub for that channel. Yeah, Fahara Vision. That's a good brother for real.
Right.
Big Ball, the one in the building. Okay, yeah, I'm getting late. What up, Big Ball, the one?
But shout out Big Ball, the one. Triple B's in the building.
Triple B's in the building, man. So Rave in the building. All good, just sub. I appreciate that love. I'm gonna catch up on these. I'm gonna go to the next topic, man. I gotta catch up. All right, actually, shout out to Big Ball, the one. Yes, sir. Dex, what's your IG? He gonna hit you. DKM, boom. DJ, boom. All right. Prayer hands, yep, all the time. Yeah, I'm Vern, boy. I'm Vern for that.
So what up, Vern? Oh, yeah, you know about Vern?
I'm Vern, huh?
Didn't he know about Vern? DKM know about Vern?
I think so, because he always on DJ channel, so he should know.
FYF Sports Debates.
I'm Vern, but I love Vern, man.
Vern is a legend in the community, man. That's the OG.
Straight up.
This dude.
All right, so yeah, FYF and that. Everybody in here. Yeah, okay, shit. That's what it is. Much love. Okay, so now we got a captive audience, man. Let's talk about free agent locations, man. So I told you, I mean, we kind of led into this, and you said you going for the Knicks hard body, and that's cool.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the Knicks, well, you had a stream earlier where you talking about the Bulls is like the match made in heaven. Expound a little more why you think that's so.
Well, I mean, it was really just a play off what was said. I don't know if it was a match made in heaven. I more said they said in the perfect world, Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls will come together. But I was trying to emphasize that the world just ain't perfect. You understand? Ain't nothing perfect about this world, you know. And I don't believe he's going to the Chicago Bulls. But shout out to my brothers out there in the chat that believe he is. But like I said, man, I don't know. In the perfect world for me, like I said, obviously the Knicks, but for me, the second one would be the Hornets. You know, okay. I'm gonna go with the Hornets. I don't want them in the Lakers because I don't trust LeBron. You know, LeBron is just a snake, man. I love him. He's the best player I ever seen. He was the Michael Jordan of my era, LeBron. That's the best player I ever seen. Fair you enough. Know, but he's a snake, and I mean, he's just bad for business because Lonzo might go over there and then he might be in trade rumors and he gonna get blamed. I just will reevaluate that situation.
That's true.
You need to go somewhere stable. I think the Bulls, like I said, you got a lot of issues going on in Chicago. They're a desperate team. Their team is built on two guys that ain't never did nothing. You know, like I said, Vucevic, he been to the playoffs, but he either got swept or it was a gentleman's sweep. And then also you got my man Levine. He hasn't proven that he's more than just a scorer. Is he a winner? I mean, he's never made the playoffs either. I'm not disrespecting. He's a hell of a talent.
He's like the people's champ. He's the people's champ. Like he's
a hell of a talent. I'm not disrespecting. Yeah. But it's a tough call. But I would say the Charlotte Hornets just to form that that brotherhood, man. I think that'd be crazy. It's brewing.
Okay, so how you feel about this? FYF says Zoe staying with the Pelicans. Now they trade Bledsoe because that does open some cap room. How do you feel about that?
I mean, to be honest with you, in the perfect world, Pelicans is a perfect fit for Lonzo. It's just you have to give him the goddamn basketball. If you got all these guys got the ball, you understand? It's just going to take it out of the best facilitator on the floor. The great Magic Johnson said there's no point guard in the league with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball. You understand? So I don't understand how he could say that in the same season, and you have in a situation where you have all these guys taking the ball out of this is crazy. You have the great Magic Johnson. This is Magic Johnson. and it's a disgrace. I mean, that's disrespectful what was going on with Lonzo Ball, man. I mean, under no circumstances, I don't care how many guards on the team, no point guard in the league was going through what Lonzo was going through this season. None. You know.
So expound on that for me. Like, what do you mean by what he's going through?
Well, if you look at Ben Simmons, for instance, that's a great comparison. Where's the quality backup for Ben Simmons? There is none. You understand? They living and dying with Ben Simmons. So when he's screwing up, they pretty much screwed. You understand? With the Pelicans, you had Lonzo, you had Bledsoe. It was such a logjam at the point guard position. You were starting 2 point guards that didn't fit. You understand? Along with the Steven Adams and Zion Williamson situation that didn't fit. And I was saying this all season long. So it's crazy, man. Like I said, there's no Lonzo has Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kyra Lewis. You got the Point Zion situation. My man Ingram has to get his touches bringing the ball up the floor. It was just a complete mess at the point guard position in New Orleans. And I think that led to a lot of screw-ups, because when things got tense, it was like, okay, they took it out of Lonzo Ball's hands, and it was either Ingram going for that mid-range shit at the free throw line, and it was usually bricks, and then Zion. I mean, I remember play-by-play because I was watching, so then you got Zion, and he don't play any defense either. And to me, to be honest with you, Zion was stat padding a little bit last season. His points didn't really lead to wins. They were losing, but Zion might have had 30, and I'm not going to disrespect Zion, but Zion got to prove something too. RJ made the playoffs. Cam Reddish made the playoffs. John Morant made the playoffs. I mean, I'm just saying, the list goes on. Zion, you could have let that team. There was a lot of wins that fell on the table. And I believe Drew Holiday could have helped too. They lost Drew. That hurt them, losing Drew Holiday, because Drew would have fixed a lot of stuff that happened. You literally needed somebody to go out and win a game for the Pelicans. They was going through a stretch where they were losing a lot of close ones, but they had nobody who could say, you know what, we winning tonight. See, Drew would have been that guy. Like, you know what, we about to fix this. It's over. We win in the night point blank. They never could really put that together with this roster. That's why the bleeding just kept happening and got to the point where they couldn't come back.
Well, I fundamentally agree with that. I think the Pelicans need a little more of like defined roles. And me and DJ talk about this a lot. Like, you need a two guard who knows how to be a two guard. Let Zoe touch the ball, not every play, but let his usage rate go up, because one thing I hate watching the Pelicans is it's like a damn tribe of Indians with no goddamn chief. It's like everybody think they're the chief, a tribe full of Indians. So basically what that translates to is a lot of non-direction. It's not from a standpoint where everybody know where they need to be. And it's an eyesore. It's an eyesore watching the Pelicans a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent that's supposed to match. Yeah. On paper, the shit match. But when you in execution, you basically have people who don't have the mental state for it to work together. And so for that reason, I do want him to move around from the Pelicans. But on paper, like you saying, the shit work. It's supposed to work. If you bring a Drew Holiday, it's supposed to work. But I would love to see him rather get like a Buddy Hield or like a guy who don't necessarily need the ball in his hand and understands to move it out. And now JJ Redick was a good idea, but he's a lot older. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a guy a little younger who can do a little more things and just kind of spot up and shoot, being 6'3", 6'4", as JJ Redick is, a little more athletic. I think Buddy Hield's kind of ilk of players is a better look for what the Pelicans need, and just let Zoe be Zoe. Let him be, now I'm going to lose some of y'all, be the Peyton Manning of that team. And not Peyton Manning saying that he's going to be the exact thing as Peyton Manning, but he's the kind of guy that he's so smart, he knows where everybody needs to be. Right. Let him do that. Let him do that. You can't make him a pull and push and pull, be in the corner kind of guy, because you're not going to get the maximum out of him. It's like having a burner receiver, and you want him to do goddamn precision routes. Like, no, if he a burner, let him be a burner.
Yeah.
Deep, sluggos, streaks. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta let him be him. And that's Lonzo Ball, man. Or like let's compare it to quarterback. You can't have him throwing deep routes when he's better just being methodical, just bing, 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 touchdown. Not just step back, Jamarcus Russell 70-yard bomb. That's not Lonzo, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, he does pass up, but you know what I mean? He's more methodical, like the way he rocks. Like, so I think once you let Zoe be Zoe, you will yield better results, in my opinion.
Right.
All right, let's see. So I think we said that already, keeping Zoe. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this one. Keenan Capper says, sorry. He said, Snake, they traded for a superstar. How you feel about that? He challenging your statement about being a snake.
Who traded? Oh, you mean, they traded for a superstar? I mean, to be honest with you, man, LeBron James, listen, I've been watching LeBron James since he got in the league, right? LeBron looked at the Lakers as a gold mine. You understand? They had a bunch of young talent there. He was going to come over there and just screw it all up. You know, he's seen a bunch of trade assets to get him a superstar. He knew what he was doing. The same thing he did with Cleveland. You know, what happened was he went to Miami, Cleveland started stockpiling the assets. You know, so they was able to go in there, and then he got Kyrie. They can go get Kevin Love right away. You know, I was surprised they didn't make the moves earlier when LeBron got there. You know, but look at it's crazy. LeBron just does these things. You know, I'm just saying. You know, when it's his fault, he blames people. Trust me, I see LeBron. LeBron to me, he doesn't always go give 110%. All the time. All the time he doesn't.
We've definitely seen that.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought maybe you disagreed.
No, sir.
LeBron don't always give 110%. Sometimes he's too passive, you know. And LeBron gotta have that killer instinct, man. You know, he's way too just deferring to other people all the time, man. LeBron gotta have that killer instinct, man. For real, that's all I'm just saying.
Well, I think LeBron. So I'm actually a Laker fan, big time. Okay. Been one since middle school. I'm not a big LeBron fan, but I will say he's learned the killer instinct. My problem with LeBron is he's just too much, man. It's like you got to play his way, or you're going to very much struggle if you don't play his style of play. Now, I will say he's deferred to AD more than he's ever deferred to anybody in his life, and they got him a bubble championship. So let's be honest about that. Me as a Laker fan, shit, I'm good with that. I'm all the way good with that. However, moving forward, you being 37 years old next year. I'm 37 right now, bro. Dog, you know when you sit down and you make the
I was like that. Listen, I'm 28. I'm gonna ride these last 2 years of it. I'm just gonna hold on for dear life.
Fam, what they say, Father Time is undefeated. In my prime, I'm 6'7". I had a 40-inch vertical.
6'7".
I was putting niggas in that basket. But time gonna catch up with you, bro. It gets to that point. I got these knees that be popping when I sit down, and LeBron ain't immune to it. So he's not getting better as time goes. So for that reason, I agree with your premise that it's a rough sledding playing with him. And I'm a bit fearful for Zoe playing back with my Lakers, which I do want for my own selfish reasons. Obviously, I go to Staples. Staples 20 minutes up the road. I do want to see it, but it's gonna be a little rough for his development playing with LeBron, because again, he demands a lot of fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Usage, even at this stage of his career.
Yeah,
he's on the down, not the up.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like I said, I got nothing but respect for LeBron. This is a guy who I'm gonna remember, like I said, for years to come. You know, but let's see, man. It's hard to explain. Father Time is undefeated. You know, he's on his way out. Let's cherish the last maybe year or two. You know, maybe.
Agreed. And shout out to the chat, man. Y'all get it in, man. It's hard.
There's a lot of people I see in here.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying my best. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying my best. They say tune to FlightsportsTV. After that, we going live. All right, so y'all do y'all thing, man. For real, this is the after show. Y'all do that thing.
Yeah, they can't help it.
After the club, it's the after party. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so Zoe gonna waste his potential with this franchise. He gotta go. I mean, well, it just depends on how you look at it, in my opinion. I think now here's the thing, man. I've been a big Lonzo Ball fan forever. I got this shit signed by LeVar in 2018. So I don't fake the funk. I'm a big Lonzo Ball fan. However, I do want him to start being more vocal, man. Because at the end of the day, when you're a locker room full of men you got to command the attention of men. So we can't just, in my opinion, we can't just keep making this perfect scenario for Lonzo if he don't want it for himself. Because as a point guard, you got to demand that, man, because the ball is supposed to be in your hand most of the time, and guys look to you for direction. That's how you've been taught your whole life as a hooper. So Lonzo got shit he got to do himself, too. So I want Lonzo to be more vocal. We all know this. LaMelo is, he'll kind of go. He like his dad as far as personality type. He going to shoot the shit. He don't care what nobody say. Lonzo's more reserved. You know what I'm talking about? Just like Jello, rather.
Yeah.
So I do want Zoe to take more of that point guard role wherever he lands up, because it begins and ends with you as the point guard. You are basically the coach on the floor.
Yeah, so, you got to be that too. You got to give him that
absolutely, absolutely. So, and I do want to say that because again, I've always been a big advocate for Lonzo Ball, and when people call him trash, I really get mad because like if he trash, tell me what good is. Tell me what good is. If Lonzo, like I said on your channel the other day, what's good then? If Lonzo is trash, tell me what good is. Tell me what Frank Kitolina is. If Lonzo is trash, tell me what that is. He's unplayable.
Man, that's a nightmare. You better not Mr. Puff, Mr.
Dennis Smith Jr. Come on, man.
Frankie Cigarettes. What's they called? They called him Frankie Cigarettes. I forgot who called him that. That was funny. They said on Undisputed.
Bruh,
he's garbage. They need to throw his ass out of New York. It's time for him to go.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy, man. So shout out to my boy Between the Game Sport. Man, I gotta give this is my boy. This is actually my teammate from high school. We played the same college, but at different times at Stephen F. Austin State University. And we only beat Duke right before the COVID. If y'all remember, we beat Duke at Duke with the last second layup. I don't know if y'all remember that game.
Yeah, shout out Between the Game Sports.
Yeah, man. SFA, Action Jacks. Man, he dropped a video yesterday. He had like 700K views, and it got him from literally 250 subs to like monetize in a day.
Damn, what the hell was the topic?
It was over the Team USA loss. It was a highlight reel. He just posted at the right time. Look on his channel right now, man. Shout out to my boy since I've been about 8 years old. That is, it's unreal. He got more subs than me. He woke up yesterday with 250 subs. He woke up today with more than me. Yeah. That's what the crazy part of YouTube, man. You do the right thing at the right time, bro. You up. All right, Brooklyn Sports TV says, damn, got here late, but had to tap in. What up, Game Flight and HG?
That's my boy right there. Cash.
Hey, I like y'all calling me the OG, man, because I ain't gonna front. When I got on YouTube, I'm like, man, nobody listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're the OG, man. Yeah, P. You gotta stick around now. They're gonna be calling me the OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, be over here real quick in these streets. All right, see, no cap. Pelicans relationship is over. He has to be better. Zoe has to be vocal. Absolutely. Every point guard knows that.
You point that out too.
Absolutely. Between the Game Sports again says different ways to lead being a point guard. It is, but typically speaking, if you're vocal or if you all have a demonstrative approach, guys follow you. In general. So Zoe got to figure out his way of leadership. Anyone want to bet 200 that Lonzo stays with the Pelicans? Boy, get out of here. You being petty. And Logan Sumner said, yeah. So, all right. So say he don't go to New York. Say he don't go to Charlotte. Where else do you see Lonzo Ball going? Flight, go.
Oh, man. I hate to say, man.
Or New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, take New Orleans off, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I would say possibly Chicago. I mean, that seems like to be the only viable option. You know, believe it or not, I'm not sure if Lonzo fits in Chicago, but it's clearly that Chicago seems that they really want him. You know, so it's almost going to get to the point where I don't think Lonzo's even a cold weather guy, even though New York is cold. But I heard Chicago is just on another level, you know, with the cold and the blizzards and, you know, that's the Midwest. That's over there by I don't even know. I've never been to Chicago, but I just know it's cold. It's the windy city. But, you know,
it's cold as shit.
New York is cold, but it's a lot of bright lights, you know. So, I mean, it's a little different. We can make compromises and not media market, but I would say Chicago if that was all else, like if all else fails, you know. They've shown really some of the most interest, like consistent. It seems like they really want them. They desperate because they have no draft picks. You know, Levine is going to be a free agent next season. What's going on with Lonzo right now is going to be Levine next season, you know, but he's actually going to be unrestricted. And LeBron gonna be after him. Everybody gonna be after him, and he gonna be a hot commodity. He gonna headline free agency. One of the headliners. And Lonzo could get swept in that if he go to Chicago. What if they get off to a slow start? Then what if trade rumors start circulating? I'm just saying. I don't think that would happen, but I'm just saying if. It's a lot riding on that. It's just gonna be Lonzo and Vucevic. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's real. No, Chicago is cold as hell, even when the sun is out. I've been there before.
Yeah, I've never been.
Out. Bro, it's right by like the water. Nah, that shit cold as hell, bro. That's real shit. It's climate wise, it ain't the most perfect place to be. That's for damn sure. New Orleans ain't the most perfect place to be. I mean, obviously, LA is the better opportunity. I personally want to see him more with a veteran team because I think Lonzo is that he's more stoic. He is a guy that, what I'm saying, he is a man's man with people who don't expect ego to dominate. Meaning, you don't have to worry about Lonzo being reckless. You don't have to worry about Lonzo being immature. Lonzo he's just gonna be what the energy is. He's gonna match the energy for the most part of where he's in. And generally speaking, you need that in a veteran locker room because everybody understands what's at stake. We got to win. We got more under us than forward. I'm sorry, more behind us than forward. So generally, they understand the dire nature of winning right now. And Lonzo, via LeVar, he's been taught that way his whole life. His whole life has been like a veteran point guard. And, it's very much not common because guys, why? Point guards now want to get their numbers on. Point guards now want to get me before we. Yeah. Lonzo always been a we guy. He always been there. Always.
Always.
So I want to see him more or less with a Clipper situation or the Lakers, selfishly. Or again, I say this all the time. My dark horse team is for the Clippers. I'm sorry, for the Celtics. Because the Celtics got damn near everything but a solid big and a point guard. Like they keep shuffling that point guard position because they got like 10,000, shooting guard and small forward. So they got those for the next 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? So but you know what it is. They got like how many dudes in that 6'6" to 6'8"? That's just their whole roster. You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah.
So I want Zoe to go to a situation like that where he's the linchpin to just put all that talent with it and just bing, 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 bing. That's my perfect scenario for Zoe going to Boston, but they don't have a trade assets because he's restricted or what have you. So
they will have to give up a pivotal piece, maybe like
absolutely.
They ain't gonna do it.
They're not gonna do it. I would get rid of Brown if I knew what my team was missing. I would get rid of Brown. I like him, man. He good. Like he always been athletic. But Jason Tatum is gonna be the staple piece for your team. I would get rid of Kemba Walker yesterday.
They already got rid of him. I think he's in OKC right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. They sure did. So yeah, I would get rid of. I can't think his name. What's Brown's first name? Shit.
Jaylen
Brown. Sorry. Yeah. Calling this man Brown like he in the military.
Jaylen Brown.
Come on, step up. Yeah. I don't know why I can think his first name. But anywho, I think Zoe is perfect for a situation like that. But again, I talked to LeVar 3 days ago. Charlotte may be the case. So let's talk a little bit about that, man.
About LeVar?
Well, let's go LiAngelo, and then we'll go LeVar, and then we'll stay with the Hornets. Okay. So Logan Sullivan says, what spot do you think LiAngelo will play if he goes to the Hornets? Go ahead, Flight.
I mean, to be honest with you, LiAngelo is a player that I need to study a little bit more extensively. Everybody, Lonzo, LaMelo, I kind of know their games. I'll be a fool if I told you I know everything about Jello's game, but as the little bit that I've seen and Rave Kingdom, Trell, a lot of guys, the Pope, they've been putting me on athletic. I mean, like I said, I think maybe a 2. They claim he's a 2 guard. Let's see. Is he undersized? We really need to see him on an NBA floor. We won't know really till summer league, but I would say he'll probably play the 2 or the 3.
Well, I would say this.
Small ball.
This out of LeVar Mouse when I talked to him the other day. He was like, he been fucking boys up when he had a broke ankle. So I wonder if he knows something I don't know about his dexterity. Because, off rip, I'm saying no. Jello ain't no goddamn 2 guard. But one thing I learned is when LeVar say something, sometimes he off a little bit. We all can understand that. But sometimes he's prophetic in a level that people ain't ready to understand at the time.
Yeah.
I will give him credit for that. He's spoken shit way ahead of time. Before, when he said LaMelo gonna be the best, at the time, everybody's like, I don't know about that. You took him out of Chino Hills and blah, 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 blah. I mean, I think we all can understand at this point LaMelo is the best, right? As of right now, if we took a screenshot of right now, not potential, not whatever, just right now, who has the highest trajectory right now?
I mean, to be honest with you, highest trajectory, I would say LaMelo. Trajectory. If you ask me if you were to play 1-on-1 between Lonzo and LaMelo right now, I think they'll probably go to war. You know,
I'm sure that. I'm sure.
You know, but I guarantee Lonzo might win his fair share of it. You know, but Lonzo, to be honest with you, like he's 23 years old. I think it's more time. LaMelo, he went an untraditional route. I wish Lonzo would have been able to go the route that LaMelo did, because LaMelo came in and you see they still kept Rozier, they kept Graham. When Lonzo got traded, what's my man's name? Russell was on the next thing smoking. D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah,
you understand?
good. I'm glad he left.
The next thing smoking before draft night.
I'm glad he left.
They was clearing, but they were clearing the way for Lonzo. They didn't give. They should have gave him some type of buffer. You see, LaMelo started off the bench. I think that helped LaMelo when he finally was able to get the baton.
Hold on. Let me say this though. In moment, people were heated that LaMelo was not playing, and I was one of the few.
Me too.
Take Walter saying like NBA teams evaluate on 10-game basis. So I was like, look around the 20-game mark, and then you'll kind of see him get an opportunity. And of course, you know, Terry Rozier getting hurt, it didn't hurt the situation for LaMelo. But yeah, so it was a slow burn to your point. And it was really messed up for Zoe, because you come in with Luke, you starting, but Luke yanking you, starting, you're yanking, you're playing, you're yanking you. And it ain't working here. It ain't working in Sacramento with De'Aaron Fox. So yeah, so it's a lot of validity to that. But I would say this: a lot of people don't like James Borrego in his approach either. So you got to kind of watch that. You got to toe that line the right way, because there's a strong faction that do not like how James Borrego played.
Everybody hates the coaches that the ball guys play for, man.
That's fair.
They need to get a real solid coach. That's why I like Tom Thibodeau, because
that's fair. There
won't be much playing around over there.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a lot of playing, actually, and your body going to wear down.
Yeah. But, you know, LeBron said he need to play 40 minutes, remember?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a fair point. But again, you know what I'm saying, in talking to LeVar, you know what I'm saying, in a more extemporaneous fashion, meaning basically he was not trying to put up for no image. And even if my phone was working, I wouldn't record it, because I feel like that was an intimate moment, just brothers talking. My phone was dead, though. Like, if y'all see my stream, I talked to Andre Ball, and then I talked to Dex, and my phone died. My phone literally died on the stream. But LeVar, you know what I'm saying, one thing I do appreciate about him is he shoots from the hip. He speaks about what he really feels. And I think in this industry, man, you don't get a lot of that, man. You don't get a lot of guys just speaking about how they really feel. And goes back. He know what he raised, man. So Zoe, I do want him to go in a situation. I think, you know, again, he's not demonstrative like LaMelo is. And I just told you, if we took a snapshot, LaMelo is the better of the three. As we just snapshot right now, could that change? Of course it could. But LeVar always said that, you know, LaMelo gonna be the best. And he said he's gonna be the best because he watched his two other brothers first.
Right.
So he know the blueprint already.
Yeah.
Zoe was the trailblazer, you know what I'm saying? No Portland. And he basically took the brunt force first. And LaMelo just saw all the things that he may have changed and whatever. And you got the benefit of learning from mistakes from somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And so I give Zoe a lot of credit, because Zoe is in that untapped water, putting your own shoe out, putting your own brand out. And let's be real, Zoe ain't he ain't a talker like that. He wasn't a self-promoter like LaMelo, we all know, with the WWE. Beat that nigga ass. Zoe ain't that kind of dude.
Yeah. You know, they blew a big bag with the WWE right there. LeVar would have been a natural. You understand? I'm just saying, LaMelo, I think they screwed up a big-time bag.
But Vince McMahon said the N-word like two, three times.
Yeah, I know. I guess I was different. But they should let that go. I don't know why they
Booker T. the famous line, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Wrestling was crazy back in the days, man.
Yeah. So it's a Knicks comment. Mitchell Robinson got injured playing huge minutes. Yeah. So Mitchell Robinson gonna be good for y'all, man.
I'm coming off the bench though. I don't know about huge minutes, yo. That's why I said I watched the Knicks. The Mitchell Robinson was coming off the bench, so I don't know. You know, he's a 7-footer. I think that was his first major injury. I mean, it was. I guess Thibodeau was there, you know, for his first major injury. But let's see what happens. It's a foot. Hopefully, it's not too bad. He might not be there next season, though, for real.
Well, I don't think the Knicks are going to get rid of him, man. He's a very skilled 7-footer. You know what I'm
saying? He's a free agent.
Well, I think that they'll re-sign him.
Yeah, restricted.
Yeah, he's restricted, yeah. So he's covered, man.
Yeah,
so
and he's hurt too. He ain't going to get a big offer.
Oh, okay. Rap guy say he said it for WCW. All right,
he did say that. I remember
Fair enough. So shout out to Booker T, man, from Houston, Texas.
Booker T, word. Five-time.
H-time.
I mean, 5 times. Y'all better pay homage.
All right, fair enough. That was WCW. You're right. Okay, he's N-word. He did. So, well, you know, it depends on, I guess, just because didn't Vince McMahon have a do-rag on when he said that shit too, like on some
I'm gonna have to double check, but the Vince did a lot of creative, crazy things, man. Tried a lot.
Oh, for sure. He can be a heel. He actually
so you know about heels. See, okay, you know wrestling terminology.
Bryce would be a big wrestling fan to about 17.
To be honest with you, I don't watch wrestling every day, but I keep up with it. I only watch the major shows. Like I'm gonna watch SummerSlam. That's this August. I watch WrestleMania, of course, the Royal Rumble. But I don't watch every goddamn. I don't always have time, but I used to though. But I just keep up with who's going on. Something big, you know. Roman Reigns on this shit right now. I don't know if we got wrestling fans in here, so I've been keeping my eye to that a little bit. But you know,
nah, bro. I grew up a big wrestling fan, man. Again, I let it go like around 17, but I still peer my eyes in every now and then. I remember my pops took me to the SummerSlam tour in '95. I watched Lex Luger and Yokozuna.
Okay, 95. Goddamn, I was 2 years old.
Oh yeah, man. I was like 10. Yeah, man. It was at the Summit where the Rockets used to play before they moved to the Compact Center. Well, no, before they moved to the Toyota Center. Yeah, that's actually where Lakewood Church is. If y'all religious,
I know.
Joel Osteen.
Yeah, he locked the doors on.
Where his church is, that's where the Rockets used to play. Yeah, so I was in there, man, and I tried to touch. I remember this vividly. I was like 10 years old. I tried to touch Lex Luger's hand, and I was trying to go to the more closer places to the ring, and my leg got caught into the chair, and I damn near broke my leg. But yeah, Lex Luger beat Yokozuna, man. I remember that shit, man. Like it was yesterday. Yeah, you're more hoop jogging than to see a lot of things in this life.
That's another thing I'm gonna start doing with my platform too, because like I said, I want to bring awareness to WWE and wrestling in general, because I think they get kind of lost in the shuffle in this athletic space. These are world-class athletes. You understand? These guys, people say wrestling is fake. I want you to tell Daniel Bryan, and I want you to tell Mick Foley, I want you to tell these guys that broken necks. I'm talking about they do a lot, it's staged, but some of these stunts is just crazy. We done had some accidents.
Owen Hart, bro, lost his life doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Owen Hart, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, with my platform, I want to bring awareness, because these guys travel the world. There's no off season in wrestling. It's not like guys are off season right now for the NBA. There's no off season. These guys go around the clock, and it's not just Monday and it's SmackDown and Raw. These guys traveling to regular house shows all throughout the year. Oh, yeah. There's a lot that people don't understand, working through injuries, at Flight Sports TV, we're going to start bringing awareness. We're going to pay homage to wrestlers, because they just forgotten in this space, it's crazy. Absolutely. These are world-class athletes. Continue.
Yeah, and that's real talk. I mean, and they literally died doing it.
Yes.
We saw Ultimate Warrior, man. We saw guys like my man, not Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Man's like, let's keep the names going. Test.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero, yeah. Long live Eddie Guerrero.
Paso, Texas, man.
Oh yeah, man. I cried when he died. That was crazy.
Man, that's crazy, man.
That was a crazy Monday Night
Ultimate Warrior was the craziest because he went back.
Yeah, he went back. Yeah, they had bad blood. I remember that.
Died like days after. Like that was crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that was. At least they made amends, but then that was crazy.
Yeah, ain't that some shit where you make amends with the shit and you die days later? But them dudes die of like heart issues because they juice, man. Like, let's be honest, these guys juice, and it's like the ultimate level. And like you said, it ain't no off season with them dudes. And when you see them kind of disappear, the fans hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a tough career being a professional wrestler. I can imagine. You know what I'm saying? So my boy between the games say, bro, we used to go hard with the video game. That boy Doink the Clown. Man, I don't know if y'all played. Was it WWF Raw? It was on Sega Genesis. And me and Will used to play this shit, dog. And it is the Royal Rumble mode. And every time Doink came in, dog, we used to be whooping Doink ass, man. I don't know what it was about Doink. We didn't like him. As soon as that
which wrestler you talking about?
Doink the Clown.
Oh yeah, I remember him, but that might have been before my time.
It's just like Attitude
I know
Era.
who he is though.
It's Attitude Era, like late 90s.
No. That wasn't before my time. Doink the Clown. I gotta remember. I think he probably came and went. He probably wasn't. I remember the Attitude Era. Jericho, Triple H.
Yeah, he's in that era. He just didn't have a lot of staying power. He literally was a clown coming in. He had a little midget called Dink. It was Dink and Doink. And
Chris Benoit, somebody in the comment. Yeah, Chris
Benoit wild out, man.
There was a lot of crazy stuff behind that, but he was the wrestling was crazy.
Oh yeah,
pure wrestling. You know,
it'll mess you up, man. Like it's a thing where you gonna have life issues way past it because you got so much performance. Excuse me, that you got to answer to, and it's tough, man.
Yeah, back then they was taking steroids. Now they cleaned that up. Dude said Chavo. Word, I remember dude Chavo Guerrero. That was my dude.
Chavo Guerrero,
yeah,
the Guerrero family was getting in, man. For real.
Chavo,
but them dudes are fucked up. You know, I like Iron Sheik, man. Iron Sheik, my guy.
That was before my time, but I know who he is.
But he's hilarious though. To this day, he still is like he has a strong social media following.
Yeah,
he called everybody jabroni. That's actually where The Rock got his jabroni act from. He got it from the Iron Sheik.
Yeah,
and, Iron Sheik called everybody jabronis, and The Rock took it and just took it to the next level.
The Rock was that was crazy back then. I didn't know if it was real or fake when The Rock and them was going Stone Cold. I didn't know what it was. They had to explain to me. I know wrestling is real, but I didn't know that was staged. Like they staged things.
Definitely.
I didn't, things like that. It's choreographed,
Very much so.
When they jump off that 20-foot, when Jeff Hardy jumped off that 20-foot ladder to that table, there's no strings attached.
Yeah, it is. It hurts. So to your point, a lot of wrestlers didn't like Ultimate Warrior because he was a terrible wrestler. Like, so basically, he was strong. He was a specimen.
China. Somebody said something about TB. Keep going.
Yes, China died of a drug overdose. But Ultimate Warrior, he was a terrible tactician. So basically, when you wrestle him, he basically went off of his physique. He didn't do shit the right way, so nobody liked him.
Yeah.
But the fans, we loved him. Like, that was shit. My favorite wrestler growing up. Shit, Ultimate Warrior coming there shaking the reels. I like, this motherfucker right here. So, but the people who wrestled him, they hated him because he didn't do shit right. You know what I'm saying? And I kin that to a basketball player who come in there. You don't want to learn the plays. You just want to be an athlete. That's what the Ultimate Warrior was. And so it's funny how we didn't got into this discussion right here.
We just talking wrestling, man. Anybody want to talk wrestling with me? Let's do it.
Hey, man, I grew up.
A quiet thing I'm into. I don't really throw it out there like that, but I'll always love wrestling. It's in my blood, man.
Already, and Undertaker he's from Houston, actually.
I was lucky to see him. I went to WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. That was like my dream to go to WrestleMania, man, because I'm gonna try to speak this. Bottom line was when growing up, my dad used to order all the pay-per-views, all of them, right? And the one time he said, listen, from now on, I'm not ordering no more pay-per-views. The only pay-per-view you're going to get is WrestleMania. I can only get once a year, and I didn't know what the hell was WrestleMania. That's why I'm like, God damn, this shit it must be, he will watch it too, so it was crazy, man, but.
Yeah, nah.
It's unbelievable. We got to a wrestling talk, man.
That's a hell of a thing. I mean, because Undertaker, he's from Houston, so he went to Waldchip High School.
I don't mean to cut you off. Now we got on track. I seen him WrestleMania 33. He faced Roman Reigns and he lost. and I had floor seats, like, and I was happy I was able to see. I've never seen Undertaker before, and I finally was able to see him. He's retired now, but I was just saying I was happy to see him, and I was like, I think that was his last. He fought on the next one, but it was for like 10 seconds. I was seeing WrestleMania his real last match.
You're a legend, man.
No holds barred. I mean, steel chairs, tables, everything. Goddamn, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. And people say he's from Death Valley, California. No, Undertaker's from Houston, Texas.
Triple H come out with the sledgehammer.
Oh yeah, man. It was with the water bottle.
Man. Yo, Triple H is the truth, man.
Absolutely. And shout out to Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels from Texas too, as well as Stone Cold. Yeah. So Shawn Michaels is from San Antonio. So yeah, bro. It was Lil Nas X.
He be funny now. Yeah. I mean, you rock when you bump him. You be listening to him.
Boy, shut your ass up.
How about
No, absolutely.
I don't want to disrespect Houston.
No, sir. If he's from Houston, he's from Houston. No, sir. Lil Nas X get no running in your boy.
That's that kind of music.
Shout out to the alphabet community, man. Y'all rock out. No, sir.
Kind of music.
Huh?
I don't listen to him.
Yeah, not at all. Not even when I didn't know how he was.
What's in the car right now? What's in the car? What you bumping?
Man, you know what? Nothing new,
I was
bro.
bumping some Sosa today. I was bumping some Chief Keef.
Chief Keef?
Yeah,
I like that Finito,
Chief Keef
man.
got some crazy song right now. I swear to God, I was driving. I played that shit on repeat. That shit was so hard.
I be playing some old shit. I ain't gonna front, man. Just like that Finito from Chief Keef.
Finito, yeah.
Finito, yeah.
The talk, Chief Keef. The talk. That shit is hard.
Yeah, no.
Sosa today, her. I fuck with her. I like the Chicago drill music, I wouldn't advise young people to listen to it because it's kind of crazy, but I'm older on entertainment for me. Of course, the New York guys, Well, what's in the car, Hoop Jargon? Talk to us, man. What
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I jam my old shit. I jam Lil Kiki, which is from Houston. I jam a little Flip. I jam Slim Thug.
Flip was hard.
Man, I still jam DJ Screw. I still like my girl is from Pasadena, from out here, which is suburbs of LA. I be letting her listen to Screw.
My man Dex be out there.
I still listen to that old shit. I really do. But I mean, then I listen to like The Baby. Well, Megan Thee Stallion is a new thing out of Houston, and what's Travis Scott. So I listen to the youngins out of Houston.
What's your top 5
of all time?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, better yet, not dead, no Biggie, no Tupac. Just who I like to take those guys out. That's how I do my top 5. Make it easy.
That's real. No Biggie, no Tupac. All right. Jay, Nas, Rakim, Scarface. Ooh, number 5 position. Who we putting at 5 with no Biggie, no Tupac? Because it would be Biggie. Last one.
He said, somebody said Pastor Troy. You being funny now.
No Pastor Troy. I like Pastor Troy, but no. Pastor Troy don't make it something.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Damn. If I can't pick Big, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Fuck. I mean, maybe like, damn. Nah, I can't give him that much. Damn. Because I want to say Fat Joe, I want to say some Common action, but that's too high. That's too high. Damn. You go and I'll give you my favorite.
I mean, like I said, I don't have no particular order, but this is
Lil
just
Wayne, no sir. No, Lil Wayne, my age, no sir. And I love Lil Wayne. Wayne, literally my age.
That's his young G. Cassidy definitely got bars. I would say
got bars.
My top 5 is Hove, of course, he in there. Yeah. I'm gonna put Jadakiss.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Styles P. I don't know if y'all familiar with Styles P. Bars, crazy.
Styles P.
I'm gonna go with 50 just because that was like the hardest shit. That was my era when 50 came out.
No, 50 killed it. He fucked the game up for real.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with Max B. That's my personal top 5. That ain't no disrespect. That's just my personal top 5.
You like who you like?
Yeah.
You
So
like who you like?
and that's consistent. My 5 been consistent for years.
Bro, it's not disrespect, man. I love Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne's my age. So when I grew up, people, believe it or not, I'm bald head now. I used to have braids. People used to call me Lil Wayne in high school. So I'm not no old head in the sense, but I'm not giving Wayne his flowers. Wayne got good when he got with Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid.
Gilly, I don't know who Gilly is.
All right, fair enough. So nigga from Philly.
Yeah, I know who Gilly is. They probably don't.
So Gilly changed Wayne's whole flow up. And Wayne went from like basically a basic bar rapper to like expanding his mind to like crazy metaphors and shit. So the Carter 1 is when Wayne. So listen to if you want a reference point, listen to 500 Degrees and listen to the Carter 1.
Yeah, I remember.
Huge change.
My cousin's favorite rapper growing up, but then once everybody flocked to Wayne, he just stopped dealing with him.
Yeah, he stopped caring.
Yo, this dude is the best rapper out. Yo, Wayne is the best. But it's just what happened was Wayne got a wave like where the whole world loved him. You know, for like 45 years straight, Wayne was killing.
Yeah,
you know, people don't know Wayne had a stranglehold on the game.
Oh,
yeah.
He's the reason why Drake got in so easily.
Yeah, like, 50 had it on lock. Then he came in there, took over, you know. And then, like I said, Drake, the South had it. Then it went to Atlanta, you know. And then Drake and everything. Drake then had it ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got little guys, J. Cole, Kendrick in there, but Drake is just running shit at the national. I'm not saying he's the best. Long with Nipsey Hussle too. I got on Nipsey late, but that victory
I like Nip too.
Crazy. I got on Nipsey late. I'm gonna keep it real, but I was bumping him before it happened. I bumped that victory lap. I was a fan of Nipsey since victory lap.
Yeah, now Nip wasn't a great rapper, man. Let's be honest. Nip was just real. Nip was a real guy. Like Hustle and Motivate, my favorite song from Nip. Because he spit, like, if you live in LA or spent significant time in LA, like he cover how it is to be in Los Angeles. And Nip, that's why he resonated so hard. But if you break down his bars, he wasn't that great of a rapper, to be real with you. I think The Game is a way better rapper than Nipsey Hussle. The Game is just a clown. And it's hard to, you know, because when a dude personality take over.
No, I don't know, man.
The Game can, bar for bar, The Game. That dude can rap.
Game is all right. All
right. You say Nipsey better than The Game? Nipsey? No, sir. No, sir.
I didn't say. Listen, I know Game is cool, but Game at one point somebody was at one point 50 Cent was writing his rhymes, wasn't it? I know it was early.
No. He said no. So Game actually addressed that. He said he helped on 2 songs, and that was the on his initial album, the documentary. 50 helped him on 2 songs. He didn't write his rhymes. He helped him on 2 songs. And if you look his whole career, so here's the thing: Game got bars. He just don't have like a song. So he's had many albums past the 50 Cent era. He can just rap. The Game can rap.
Yeah, I like that. I like Game is not whack. I ain't gonna sleep on Game.
That nigga can rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
He can. He a clown. So it's hard to give him respect because he's such a clown. And so you said The Game. Okay, Game got ghostwriters. Listen, most rappers got ghostwriters. We just talk about Wayne with Gilly the Kid.
So he said ghostwriters. I don't know. I'm like, huh?
We just talk about Wayne with Gilly the Kid.
When I hear somebody got a ghostwriter, when I hear somebody got a ghostwriter, you almost disqualified.
Okay, so how do you really qualify that though? Because in this era, everybody help everybody. So that's when you go to that. That's tough sledding. What I go off is what do you put out? If you put that shit out and you can show you can flow.
But that's that's why I can't wait till bars come back again. Because you have different waves, where things have right now it's cool to have that beat going and saying whatever, but the pure essence of rap, man, just like that's why I like the Chicago music. Sometimes they say some violent stuff, they might, but they say something.
Sometimes.
All the time.
About to say, sir.
I bump G Herbo. I like Dirk. I mess with Dirk. I mess with all of that, you know. So they actually saying something to me, you know. It's something.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it. It got its place.
You know?
All right, hold on. Let me get on this Frank Pope nigga. Bro, now Nipsey Hussle, bro. I like Nipsey Hussle. I like him. Like I was putting people on, but you out your goddamn mind if you say he had bars like that. He was a game spitter. There's no question about that. No question about that. But if you can compare him against the greatest, you out your fucking mind. You out your fucking mind if you think Nipsey Hussle in that discussion. I'm sorry, homeboy. You tripping. Metaphors and like being witty and shit like that. You would put a Nipsey Hussle against a Biggie Smalls? You out your goddamn against Eminem. I don't even like Eminem. You put him against Eminem? Come on, boy. Eminem rap Nipsey Hussle on the table. Come on, man. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Please for real.
Goddamn.
Yeah, go to Flight Channel, nigga, because I can get Jerry Spring over here too. You talking about Nipsey Hussle is a top lyricist? You out your fucking mind, man. What you talking about, man? Like, no. But Nip, again, the realness of him, it resonates with people, and I respect it. Like, that's why I like Nipsey Hussle. Like, even if I'm with you, Flight, I got with him late. But once I started keying in, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I can rock with his brand because he was genuine. He was authentic. You know, somebody like it, and I'm gonna lose people at this one. I don't care. Gorilla Black, man. Gorilla Black was all right, even though I think he was the definition of a fake rapper. You know what I'm talking about? He rapped just
Gorilla
like
Black. Of course, yeah, I remember him.
He could spit, but if I could like pull from a guy who I think was a studio rapper, I think Gorilla Black was that. Even though he was doing some old felonious shit, that he was in jail for like 9 years. You know, he was doing some crazy shit, but I don't think he was about nothing he was talking about, in my opinion, from what I derived from that.
Nah, Nipsey do got bars though. I ain't gonna sit up here like that's what
he may have bars, but nigga, we talking about
I can't sit up here. Listen, I didn't say this.
Cassidy, come on, man. Like Cassidy is way before Nipsey Hussle. We gonna be real. Cassidy with bars?
Yeah, but Cassidy can't make a song. Cassidy just a bar for bar dude.
No. We talking bars. If we talking bars, you said favorite rappers. We didn't say favorite song makers. We talking about rappers, just bars. Nipsey Hussle ain't fucking with even Cassidy, and nobody would put Cassidy in their top 5. Can we be honest about that?
No, Cassidy not nobody top 5. No. Cassidy just a pure rapper.
He a rap circus around Nipsey Hussle. Like, come on, man. Like, let's stop playing, man.
Nipsey probably just got something, man. He'll go from a different angle. I gotta hear that victory line. I'm trying to remember those bars. All I need to hear is a little bit of that first song. He killed that shit.
Again, I'm a fan of Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, he killed that shit. He was just saying a lot of metaphorical shit. It's just
listen, bro.
Nipsey talking.
That's like you saying a nigga who just dunk can hoop, and that's who mostly dunk is a hooper, and that's if we talking the top 5 discussion, a top five, like the best who put rhymes together. Jadakiss, he ain't fucking with Jadakiss. Styles P, he ain't fucking with Styles P. Shit, Bun B. Nipsey Hussle ain't close to a Bun B. So let's stop being goofy on this channel, Frank Pope.
Frank Pope. No. I'm messing with him, man.
Fuck what he talking about? Because if we talking bars, let's talk bars. If we talking bars, let's talk bars.
Yeah. You said
Nipsey Hussle with no bar spitter, bro. Stop it.
Y'all gonna have to have a conversation. I guess.
We ain't having shit. He can have his opinion. I'll highlight his shit. You can have your opinion. You can go home, go sleep after this live. I don't give a shit. So that's just what it is. Like, no, he wasn't no damn bar spitter. All right, so I'm being held disrespectful because I don't have Nipsey Hussle in my top 5. Kick rocks, nigga.
All right. He want to come. Look at him around.
Corrupt way better. Corrupt is a spitter.
No, see,
Young mouth. I'll put young mouth over here. Nipsey. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing.
I don't have nothing to do with this, man.
No, I mean, I guess your man.
I like Nipsey. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I can go pull out 2 marathon shirts in my closet. And if you think I'm capping, I'll go do that when I let you have the floor again. But it's not no hate. It's just me being honest about bars, about rap ability. That's just what it is.
So Nipsey is not in my top 5, but I just know he's a great rapper.
Who top 5 would he be in?
I said he's not in my top 5. I mean,
That's what I'm
some
saying.
people,
He's not in that discussion. That's all I'm saying. He's not in that discussion. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
I love Young Jeezy. I love Young Jeezy.
Jeezy,
I wouldn't put him in my top 5 though.
Yeah, Jeezy got better over time.
Oh, absolutely. I would put Ross in top 5 over Jeezy. Like Ross can rap. You can call him a clown. You can call him whatever you want to call him. Rick Ross can rap. We want to do that? We want to talk about
Ross is all right.
Well, Ross can rap, but I wouldn't put him in my top 5. I mean, not that, but Rick Ross can rap. Oh, KRS-One. That's my safe pick. So if my top 5, KRS-One would round that 5 out. There we go.
I know about KRS-One. Chris One.
Y'all said favorite rappers, not who got the best balls. All right, man. Whatever, dog. Whatever, nigga. All right, so let's get back to the sports. So let's get back to what Zoe got going. But I like that though. I like because rap and hoops, it all comes together, man, in a sense, because we all know rappers want to be hoopers, hoopers want to be rappers. Dame Lillard, Shaq, who's another? Kobe. Kobe. Yeah. Kobe had some bars, but Kobe's just a whack. Kobe was he sounded like Will Smith to me, and I ain't gonna lie, when he dropped.
Something looked like my man just got out of the line. I guess I'm holding it down for hoop jargon. I don't know what happened.
Damn, boy, it took me off my own show.
Yeah, I'm about to have to hold the show down.
Yeah. I appreciate you. No, Zoe can rap. I like Zoe shit. Zoe can rap.
Right.
You sound like the nigga say whoever trash. I don't know who you talking about, bro. Let's see. Let me catch up, man. We're gonna get back to it, bro. LL Cool J, yeah, he in the discussion. I just don't prefer his style, but LL Cool J was that dude.
I think cannabis. I think Pope need to holler. He want to holler at you.
I don't care what he want to do. It's at his show, bro. I don't care what he want to do. Yeah. Let's see. That's how it works, brother.
No, he ain't gonna come on here. I'm talking about the future.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Nipsey Hussle ain't no lyricist like that. I'm sorry, and I like Nipsey Hussle. You don't like it?
Cassie was cool. Though. Cassie was he was just a bar dude. Like he just had a lot of punchlines. Like he was a punchline rapper. Like Dave East is nice. A lot of people.
Dave East is very nice. Yes.
Yeah, Dave East. Fab. I like a couple of guys.
Lupe Fiasco, nice.
Yeah, all of them. Most Def. I mean, Common. I mean, nice.
Yeah. Nipsey. I
respect bars, man. I don't like all this.
Absolutely. It's a lot he got to get through. Yeah.
Like the baby, he a decent rapper too when he want to be. These dudes got real talent. It's just they be making they're not making that kind of music. They're not trying to spit. Like you should hear this shit with Lil Baby and Dirk called The Voice of the Heroes. Anybody ever heard that? You ever heard that?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, those dudes were spitting, man. They was actually rapping, man. They got some good bars in there. Travis Scott was on the song. It was actually hard, man. You should hear that. They did an album together. That shit was hard.
Yeah. And I agree with TB. Lauryn Hill got bars. Yes, she does. That shit flows well. Absolutely. Yeah, so and Dame, the top 5 NBA rappers. All right, I go with that.
Yeah,
Dame can rap. He can rap.
Yeah, Dame is a decent rapper. He's the better out of all of them.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. All right, so let's see. Kobe couldn't rap, but was a poor man's Will. He was a poor man's Will Smith. For real, that KOBEILOVEU. I think it was Tyra Banks on the hook. Kobe can rap. It was whack though. It was like the words match the rhyme schemes. So let me say this. I used to rap when I was like from 19 to 21. And it's very hard to write, to go in the booth, and to put your shit down, put your 16 down, and to make it like match, the cadence and all that. It's a very hard process. So I respect anybody who go in there and do that because it's hard. Because some people are so bad, like Eazy-E, he was so bad he had to punch in. If y'all know what punching in is. Yeah, so basically you rap so bad that you can't do your whole 16, that you got to rap 2-4 bars in a row. They stop you and they punch you in. Eazy-E was a punch-in rapper when he first started because he couldn't even put his bars together. So I respect anybody who get in that booth. So it's no disrespect, but if we're going to talk about best, I look at it the same way with hoops. Like basketball, you can do a few things, but if we talking about the best top 5 discussion, no, it's a very stringent code. As far as that, Nipsey Hussle, no sir. No sir.
No. You heard it from the source. Shark went
1920, you know, you're talking about, I mean, whatever, nigga. Like, you can do this little goofy shit you on. That's cool. I don't care about that, bro.
Like, angle was for a different kind of.
I rap like putting shit on wax, but freestyle, and I did that since about 16. And I stopped at 21. I played basketball, dude. Like, so I don't know how that's an indictment on my knowledge of rap when I stopped taking it serious to play basketball, to play Division I basketball, and to play professional basketball. And I stopped rapping. I don't know how that's an indictment on me liking rap and listening to rap, but yeah, that's fine, man. Nip Angle was from a different kind of nigga who wanted a way of gang culture. He's legendary. I'm not taking it away from him. I'm just saying we talking top 5. He's not in the discussion. Sorry, he ain't close to the discussion. Zoe, PG, Kawhi, Batum, Ibaka, the best team in the league. No, sir. I don't know where you get that from. What do you think about that?
I disagree. Zoe, PG, Kawhi, Batum. But I mean, these are pipe dreams, man. You know.
Come on, man. Well, let me bring it to where it's supposed to be. How do you feel about Zoe being a part of the Clippers?
I mean, I think that's like that's an imaginary situation that could happen. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think it's a possibility that Lonzo could go to a team that we ain't even thinking about, like the Clippers. You know, I could see that happening where he signed with the. To be honest with you, now that the Clippers, I'm thinking now. Rich Paul guys, they don't usually go there. You know, Rich Paul don't usually have his guys directly in competition with LeBron James. He seemed to kind of get guys away from the Clippers, or you know,
that's facts.
Or you know, don't even bring them there at all.
Rich Paul's a smart guy, man, and I respect him a lot because he definitely puts his agents, his clients in a position to win, and he doesn't conflict them. You know, in directly. So yeah, and I'm with that. As far as the actual thing, I want to see him with the Clippers. I think that'd be a great fix. As far as being best team in the league, with Ibaka being older, and he's a tweener. He's not really a real 5. And Nicholas Batum being a lot older, he's a 3-4. I can't see that, bro. That's too much tweener action. You got to have some real bigs. You know what I'm saying? As far as rim runners or what have you. And I don't see that being the best team in the league by a long stretch. If the Lakers reload like we think, and then if let's just say nothing changes, the Suns stay how they are, and the Bucks stay how they are, and the Nets stay how they are, nowhere in hell you can tell me that's the best team in the league. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
Come on, man. Let's be for real. Like we love Zoe, but let's be for real, man. Let's be for real.
Let's be for real.
Let's be for real, man. Come on, because man, listen, man. On this channel, I ain't gonna never say no clown shit just to get clicks. I'm gonna say it my way. If you don't agree, that's fine. We all men. Men gonna disagree. Even with Frank Pope, I'm not highlighting no more of your rap comments. But if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I mean, that's just how it go. You know, men at some point meet a crossroads where you don't agree and you part ways, and that's where we parting ways on that discussion. But getting back to basketball, no, sir. I can't see that being the best team in the basketball at all if that comes to fruition. What I do see is the Brooklyn Nets doing damage. So you from New York?
Yeah.
How does New York take the Nets, bro?
To be honest with you, it's like the Brooklyn Nets don't even exist. You know, nobody cares. Fair. That's why I said Lonzo would just take over New York.
That's fair.
If they would have made the finals, nobody would have cared. Nobody's rooting for Brooklyn. You know, if they win the championship, nobody's going to care. You know, I really think there's some true cowards for not going to the New York Knicks, man, because I don't care how many championships they win. You know, it's not going to amount to what it would have been if they would have went to the Knicks. That's why I give LeBron credit, because he could have went to the Clippers, but no, he went to the Lakers. You understand? You don't go to the B franchise, you know. But you know, it is what it is. They couldn't handle it. You know, they had all of those guys, and the Knicks, they had just a little glimmer of hope this season. And the Knicks were the talk of the town in New York. Nobody gave a damn about the Nets. You know, they just, you know, it's Kyrie, James, and KD, and nobody cares. Yeah. Seriously, I mean, you got a few fans that came from Jersey because they didn't deal with the New Jersey Nets, so they still flock to them. But in New York, I mean, it's a Knicks town, man.
Nah, I can see that. One of my good friends, Eric, man, he from Brooklyn, and he's a de facto Nets fan, but he was like, "I'm a Knicks fan first." And I think that's the sentiment of New York folks. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. So I can see that. I mean, because they've been in Brooklyn 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Knicks. I mean, if y'all don't know, man, New York is the mecca of basketball.
Yeah.
Quotes, air quotes,
Huh?
but it's one of them places like nothing is like Madison Square Garden, man. In Times Square, nothing is like that shit. I would akin that if I'm living in LA, I would akin that.
Yeah, I don't know if I seen something report. I'm gonna cut you. Who's reporting?
Go ahead.
No, I just see something with the Knicks. I don't know. I seen that. Maybe this is the wrong report. I don't want to. I just scrolled through something on my phone. I don't think this is a legitimate source, so I ain't gonna hold it up.
What you got?
No, I just seen something talking about said that Lonzo Ball may want the Knicks, but do the Knicks want him? I mean, that's, but I don't know if that's a legitimate site that I got.
Who's reporting?
This is Daily Knicks. Hold on, this is fan sided. I don't know if this is. Yeah, I don't know if this is legitimate. So I'm just saying. But to be honest with you, who knows? I just think, like I said, the Knicks, they're in prime position. They get them like a thief in the night. It says SMG says facts. KD and Kyrie should have went to the Knicks, but they can't handle that. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? SMG, if you explain to me what you mean can't handle that. But those are both two world champions. So tell me what you mean can't handle it. Explain that to me. I gotta get a little more, because here's the thing. When we get into a discussion like these, and here's what I do too. And I told LeVar this. Like when people project their own feelings on people, you don't know what their makeup is. And I told LeVar this. I was like, I hate when people project pussy on your sons, because I gather from how you speak that you prepared them for this next level, and he agreed. So when I see that, to juxtapose it with SMG saying, you saying that they can't handle it. They both guys who won championships. So you explain to me how they can't handle New York media when guys like Julius Randle, when guys like Derrick Rose, when guys like Frank Kinalina, when guys like Porzingis have been in that media. And I say they won. Carmelo Anthony, they were there. So you got to explain that to me, how you say they can't handle it, and they're world champion athletes. So I need a little meat to the bone on that, my brother.
I need some more on that. This guy's crazy, huh?
No.
I said they crazy, huh?
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. So sometimes it gets a little silly because, again, these are world-class athletes we talking about. We talking about the best of the best. Now, if you want to say some guy who just still trying to get his footing in the hoop world, I can understand that because they haven't shown it. But when you have risen and shown at the highest level, it's not a case where you can't handle a big market. It's just where you exactly want to go. That's the way I see it. But I want to hear perspective. All right, see, SMG says, cuz Kyrie was going through during the season with the breaks, and he doesn't mess with the media and all that. And the Knicks is one of the biggest places for basketball. It is, but everybody says that every year. And I want to say there's no disrespect, like other people in the world don't hold the Knicks in that regard that New York people do. And that's just facts. And I can put my man Dane Irvin back on here again, top hoop evaluator. And I tell them this all the time. Like, everybody don't hold the Knicks like that. So I don't see this big burden of pressure, as it were. I just see a lot of bad management from the Dolan family is what I see what the Knicks is. So I don't see it pressure from the media, because you got to actually be good to get the scrutiny. And the Knicks ain't even good enough to even get the scrutiny as of late. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's a false narrative that guys are scared to go because they don't want to succeed on that level. I mean, that can be an element. I mean, we know the New York media can be brutal. We all understand that. But as far as you going out and performing, having a competent level of competitors, teammates, the Knicks haven't proved that they can even put that together in quite some time, Sans, which means not this year. So I don't think it's that at all, man. Especially, again, two guys who've proven to win championships. I don't think it's that at all. Both from the East Coast at that. What you think, Fight?
I mean, like I said, I agree with SMG, man, a little bit. I understand where you coming from, but it is some pressure wearing that jersey, man. The crowd chants a little different than the chant in Brooklyn. You know, the pressure is more greater in New York than it is in Brooklyn with the Knicks, you know. And Brooklyn ain't get a pass. You know, New York is pressure. You know, Brooklyn, the pressure ain't that bad. If they was with the Knicks, they'd be under pressure right now.
And I can respect that because, again, the New York Knicks are a franchise. I'm sorry, a storied franchise. I think we all can understand that.
Yeah.
And at the same breath, they ain't won a championship since the 70s. So it ain't pressure like that as far as to win because you ain't seen winning in the last 40 years.
Right.
So let's be honest, you know. But I can akin it to I'm a Cowboys fan, so the Cowboys, we ain't won a championship in 25 years, but it is a lot to have a Dallas Cowboys star on your helmet. I think we all understand that. So I'm not dismissing that it is a big honor to have a Knicks jersey on, regardless to the loser. My point is that when it comes to actually everyday ins and outs, as it appeals to the whole NBA. It's not a lot of success with the Knicks, man. We talking about 2 championships, right, in the whole existence.
Right.
But of course, you look up, you got celebrities in the crowd. Honestly, you got Spike Lee right there.
Big Spike.
Yeah, you got Billy Crystal. You got all the prominent New York millionaires and celebrities. So yeah, I mean, it's an element of expectation. However, it's an element of disappointment looming over that too. Can we agree to that?
Yeah, you're right about that. It's definitely an element of disappointment. I disagree. I agree with you. The Knicks, they've broken my heart. I can't tell you how many times. But you know, I finally gave them my heart in the playoffs, and they crushed it. So all season long, I was like, okay, whatever. But then this one, I finally gave them faith, man. They did what they did. They're right on time, right on schedule.
No, I think y'all trending in the right direction, though. I mean,
yeah, but you got to add to these pieces.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: Ken was a little bit separated from Lonzo. Where do you see yourself going forward past this point?
You mean without Lonzo?
Yeah, if no Lonzo is incorporated, where do you see the Knicks going?
I see the Knicks going up, man. They seem like they got things intact over here. I see the Knicks going for a superstar. Don't be surprised if they in the mix for Damian Lillard or something like that. I could see, you know, it's crazy. You know, that's why I think the Knicks' next target is going to be a superstar. If they can't build piece by piece, I think Lonzo move is an extra piece, you know, and then a building block, you know. But if they just going for the home run, I think that's the next option for the Knicks, to just go for the juggler, man. Just go for the home run.
So, do you think they got the cachet to get the home run, though? That's the question.
I really don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I think it's tough to say, you know. But it's really tough to say, man. I think they got the assets, but I think it's another Carmelo Anthony situation potentially.
Like basically,
you have to trade for everybody. You giving away to get Dame, you might gut the roster, you know, and then what do you put around him? Just some mid-level players, and you know, just not a good way to fill out the roster.
That's fair. Well, I mean, again, I just think the Knicks, if they just stop trying to go for the home run hits and just go for building a product, I think that's the best way for the Knicks. And for the most part, that's what the Knicks have been doing. And that's why you've experienced success. I mean, you didn't get a big splash free agent. You got Julius Randle, the Lakers didn't want, who the Pelicans didn't want, but he went to New York and did his thing. You got Derrick Rose, who's a few levels detached from Detroit. Huh?
I mean, a few levels detached from what?
Detached from being like where he was. Like he basically a journeyman at this point.
Yeah, basically now at this age.
Yeah. So I think the Knicks just stop trying to be the Lakers. You ain't the Lakers, and just build the team up. Like you're not gonna get the headline free agents. That's okay, but build your team up and build the roster up to be able to compete. And I think that's what the Knicks can do because they got the automatic cachet. I mean, beside being out here off of Figueroa, where the Staples Center is. That's the second best place you want to be in the NBA is off of, in Times Square. I think we all can understand that.
You're right about that.
Huh?
I say you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. So just build it slowly, because when you got something going, what people generally do is they follow the wave. So they'll follow your wave once you show you got competence in your front office. I remember the Lakers, we was getting interviews with LaMarcus Aldridge, and he was just like, y'all didn't even address the basketball aspect. You know what I'm saying? It can get that way with a pliable market, quote unquote, but you're not having the actual execution that's going to get you to where you want to be. So I think the Knicks need to just keep doing what they're doing, because what they're doing right now is obviously working. Let me say that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm with you, man. I totally agree with you, man. Everything with the Knicks, they just got to keep building piece by piece, man. That's what I feel with the Knicks, man. One step at a time.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So before we wrap, it's been a good long stream.
Yeah, sure was. It was good, man. We really covered it all.
We covered it all. WWE top 5 rappers got a little spicy.
Yep, a little bit about myself, everything. I think we got it all. Met some people.
Huh?
We met some people on here. Guys rolled in here. I don't even know everybody in here, but it seemed like I met a few new guys.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point, man. Because when you do these cross things, a lot of opinions gonna shake. And again, I want it to be known with Frank. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I don't do is I don't ignore people who go against me. I do want to accentuate, his perspective. And I just don't agree with it. And that's okay, man. Like, and y'all can go riff and do y'all thing. But one thing I'm not soft. I'm not no dude. I'm not going to go. What we talked about in the stream, to me, it's dead when I end this stream. I want everybody to know that. And I think DJ can vouch for that. Ballfest can vouch for that. Yeah. DKM can vouch for that. We got it. It got a little spicy, and I go about my life after this point. But, if y'all want to riff, we can do that. But I just want to know it's about building at the end of the day. And so I may have got a little turned up, and I do want to apologize for that, because that's not what my platform is for.
Right.
And that's not what I'm about. But, I mean, when bros get into it, it get a little spicy, man. So
you're right about that.
Yeah. So I don't typically do that, but when I was on your shit, I got a little spicy too when old buddy talking about Zoe was trash. I was like,
yeah,
you wildin', bro. Like you, but it can get that way. But I can step back and understand it from being a man. That's cool. We all can have our opinions. We all can have opinions. We all can have opinions. And at the end of the day, that's all this shit is for. Because at the end of the day, you gonna leave thinking how you think, Frank. And again, I don't duck and dodge from conversation. And I'm gonna have mine, and that's just what it is, man. So now let's debate. No hate, all of it. Yeah, and I want to leave with that, because I don't want to be that guy. And if it gotta be that, it gotta be that. I mean, we all know how it goes in the concrete jungle, man. If it's you familiar with Hassan Campbell?
Something like that, yeah.
He's a dude talking about Africa Bambaataa, violated him and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, he's wild, man. You're from New York, man. He's wild.
I'm not doing that. I have no time.
Yeah, the way he does, he be going off crazy stuff. And
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to be that kind of guy at all. Because man, I don't do YouTube beef. But if somebody just gonna be just wild, disrespectful, then whatever. It's just disrespectful. It is, but. I think me and Frank can kind of be, what I'm saying? He said, you took what I said and tried shit on it, so holla. You took what I said and tried to shit on it. All right, fair enough. All right. So, fair enough. So, I'm going to leave it at that, because I mean, at the end of the day, that's my opinion. That's your opinion. And I can part ways being okay with how things shook out. It ain't. To me, really, it ain't that serious. So, I respect where you come from. You going hard for Nip. That's cool. That's cool, bro. And I'm not going to shit on you. I'm not going to belittle your opinion, because we all got opinions out here. That's what makes this whole space exist. Everybody having, their, having their God damn it, not access, but having their own like right of like what a rapper is supposed to be and what have you, and that's okay, man. Like, we all like what we like, and that's what makes it the whole thing beautiful. All right, let's see. 7 days until Lonzo Ball joins Chicago Bulls. You think that's gonna go down?
No, but he's been consistent in that as well.
I just, man, you know what? I like that the best result. I think that got the UCLA backcourt potentially.
Yeah.
I think that is a good thing for basketball. And I think Chicago is a city burgeoning for a good basketball product. They want a product that's going to be on that level. And I think Lonzo and Zach LaVine with marketing and with who's at 3? Damn, it escapes me. But I think that dynamic is going to be a very, 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 very good one in that capacity, man. So that's what I definitely want. That's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to get 2 more comments. We're going to wrap this bad boy. Let's see. He has Shadow Loafers asks, what do you know about Flight? What do you know Flight? I don't know what that is. Nipsey, the big boy, definitely in the rap. SMG says Lonzo and LaVine will be a top 3 backcourt. And Patrick Williams, baby, Kawhi. We'll see. So, any parting words you got, Flight, before we
I mean, like I said, just shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me. Shout out to Ball Facts. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to you giving me this platform to come on here to politic with the people, to spread awareness to Flight Sports TV. It's a true honor that I'm here. Like, if I could list out a couple of guys, man, shout out All Access Dex, shout out Rave Kingdom, shout out Vern, SMG, The Pope, Athletic. I mean, it's just the list goes on. Dom King, Dave James, there's so many people. J&J Video. I mean, I just want to appreciate everybody, DZ. There's a lot of people, man. I don't want to miss nobody. If I miss you, there's too many guys to name.
It's all right, man. You come back on and catch them on there.
I'm trying. But shout out to everybody that's rocking with Flight Sports TV.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to One, Triple B's, checking this live out, man. I'm Fern, with this. Shout out to Rave. Rave, I ain't gonna lie, man. Rave, you were the most entertaining commenter, bro, out there. I ain't gonna front, man. You are a great contributor to this space, and you need to know and understand that for real. Even if I don't agree with nothing you saying, your energy is needed, bro, in this space. So keep doing what you're doing. I gotta say that. I gotta make it is. Even Frank, even Pope, man. Like I promise you, I'm not that guy. I'm not sensitive like that. If we don't agree, we don't agree. Because in this space, men should be able to exchange ideas. We may not always, come to a sense that we agree on everything. We got to be kumbaya. We're men. Men, you got your own foundation. You started from. You got your own situation where your baseline is, and we just exchange ideas, man. So shout out to you, Flight, for being a part of this stream. I know we've been going hard. I've been going hard. I've been streaming for 5 hours a day. I'm ready to stop this shit and lay down, bro. I know it's late as hell on your end, bro.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you, Flight. I appreciate everybody in this chat, man. And, if y'all do y'all thing after, I might peek my head. And anything you got, Flight, before we peace out?
No, man. Like I said, everybody, tune in to Flight Sports TV. We got constant videos dropping. Just come tune in and get entertained, man. And also, like I said, yesterday, I had a conversation with Mr. LeVar Ball as well. We was on the phone.
I was supposed to ask you about that. I'm sorry.
We was on the phone. We was on the phone for about 10 minutes. It was a great conversation. We didn't discuss. I didn't discuss any basketball. We were just talking about like fatherhood, branding, and I try not to be. This is our first conversation of many, I believe. But I believe that something is brewing with our circle right now. Somebody might get touched. You heard it here at Flight Sports TV.
There you go. That's what it's about, man. Brothers building, brothers being like-minded, even though we may have a few disagreements in the midst. But at the end of the day, we here for the same reason, man. It's for the uplifting You know, for basketball and for those who like the Ball family. Me and you share that in that respect, and that's cool. And then just moving the culture forward, man. So everybody, man, salute y'all. Thank y'all. If y'all not sub to the channel, please do that. Please sub to the channel. And that's it, man. I guess we out.
Yeah, we out.
Jargon, man. I'm gonna add you to the crew, man. This crew called Hoop Jargon. They've been getting at it, man. They the ones that's gonna grill you, man, because they majority are all Houston people. So that's
shout out to Hoop Jargon. Shout out to
Hoop Jargon.